Hello there, this is Michael, and we're looking at the weekly Forex forecast. Now we're looking at the Eurjpy, Gbpchf, Cadjpy, and Gbpjpy currency pairs. Now, before we get started, let's take a look at our product, the Premium Forex Signal Service by Mike Earn. This is a very profitable trading signals channel that will take your trading to the highest level. Now, I dare say it is the best of its kind in the industry. It goes for $200 monthly, but it's actually worth a lot more than that. So, chat me up. My direct contact is in the description below. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, and chat me up on Telegram and let me know how you would like to come on board. Yeah, this is really going to help your trading and take your trading to the highest level. Yeah, so I'll be waiting for you. Let's get into the business of the day. Now we're starting with Eurjpy. Obviously, you can tell Eurjpy has been a very bullish market. Now this is the monthly. It has been really bullish. You go down to the weekly, same deal, even to the daily. Now, what should we expect from the Eurjpy market? Well, it's simple. What I would expect is if price can push higher, so we can get an extended move back into this zone, into the 169.885 zone. If price pushes higher and drops, back into that zone, into the 169.88 zone, and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then I'll look for opportunities to join the bullish trend. But of course, if price even pushes lower than that, breaks below that zone and gives us any of these zones, whether it's the 168.918 zone or the 167.536 zone or even the 166.48 zone, or even the 164.283 zone, if it gives us, in fact this one is more significant in my opinion, if it gives us any of these zones, in fact it doesn't need to give us an extended move, it could just come from the current price into some of those zones. Let's say this one, from the 167.536 zone, even lower. If it comes to any of those zones and gives us a bullish day close above, then we can look for opportunities to buy the market. Yes, that's what I'll be looking out for Eurjpy. That's what I'll be looking out for Eurjpy currency pair for the next week. Simple and straightforward. There are no sell scenarios to look out for because this is the highest. It has broken the previous high. There is no other high to technically analyze from. Since we are doing technical analysis, we should stick to that. So Gbpchf. Now for Gbpchf, we go to the monthly. We can tell it is a very bearish momentum, but we've seen this previous bullish moves for the past 6 months now. No, 4 months. Seen 4 months now. This previous month, this May, the month of May makes it 5 months now. So for 5 months we've seen consistent bullish moves, but this May candle, for 4 months rather, we've seen consistent bullish moves, but the May candle is more like an indecision candle right now. So it's still a very bearish momentum. We haven't seen anything that's significantly telling us that it is bullish. It's not bullish just yet. And in fact, on the weekly, we have a significant bearish weekly candle. In fact, I could even tell you to look out for a trade if you're one who doesn't mind taking a weekly trade. This is a good using the close as the entry, the high as the stop loss. You can go for a 1-to-1, of course, making sure you don't risk more than the usual that you risk on the trade. So you have to have a big account to take that kind of trade. But let's go down to the daily and see clearly what it is saying. Now for the daily, what I'll look out for is that if price comes into this 1.14319 zone, I would look out for a bullish momentum, like a bullish move. If it comes into that zone and gives us a bearish day close above that zone, then I'll look for a bullish move that's, maybe one-to-one of the, at least maybe a one-to-one of the turnaround candle. I'll look for a bullish move right there. I'm talking about the bullish signal candle. It should be like a one-to-one of the bullish signal candle. Then I'll look for a bullish move right there. But I would not stay too long in it, so I won't look for anything too significant because this is a very bearish market. Don't be deceived by this, move that we've seen in previous time. Look at the monthly, take a look at the monthly, take a look at the weekly, and you see that it is very bearish, and you don't want to overstay your welcome. And in fact, in this weekly time frame, we can see something like a range right now. And we see that it has gotten to the top of that range and given us a bearish signal, which might mean it still wants to respect that range and drop again. So, everything points to the fact that this is a bearish momentum market and you don't want to overstay your welcome, right? So that's what I'll be looking out for the for Gbpchf for the bullish scenario. Now, if we're looking out for a bearish scenario, I would wait for the price to come into, at least the 1.6093 zone or even higher. But any of those zones that it comes into, or even this 1.16845 zone, any of those zones it comes into, I would expect it to give us a bearish day close below any of those zones. And if it gives us a bearish day close below any of those zones, then I'll look for opportunities to sell. And since it's a bearish momentum market, I would expect that the market, would sell off properly. So I might look out for profits that are more than the usual on such trades, right? On such trades, I can expect such. Now let's go to Cadjpy. Now for Cadjpy, the market is also bullish, just like the Eurjpy trade we saw earlier. So what do we expect for Cadjpy? What I expect is quite simple. Let's go to the weekly. Very bullish as well. Let's go to the daily. What I expect is quite simple. If price comes into the significant zone of the 116.772 zones or even the 118.150 zones and gives us a bearish day close at any of those zones, right? If it gives us a bearish day close at any of those zones, I will look for an opportunity to sell, but it will be a small sell because this is a very bullish market. Now it could also give us some good sales like what happened over here. It could give us some good sales like what happened over here. It could give us some good sales like what happened over here. Good sales still happen. There's still, very good bearish momentum and good bearish moves, even in bullish markets, right? But since we are technical analysts, we are technically analyzing this market, it is safe to just play by the rules. And what are the rules? That when you have a bearish momentum, you look to join a bearish trend. When you have a bullish momentum, you look to join a bullish trend. But when you have a bearish momentum, you look to buy. If you have opportunities to buy, you shouldn't overstay your welcome. You shouldn't wait for too long in the trade. Now, if you have opportunities to sell in the bullish market, you shouldn't wait for too long. So that's why I'm suggesting possibly a one-to-one candle, possibly a one-to-one trade if the bearish candle is not a massive candle that cannot, be traded. possibly a 1-to-1 right there, and that will be enough for this trade. But if it gives us, if peradventure the market comes into any of these zones, if the market comes into the 111.134 zone, or the 110.305 zone, or 109.460 zones, any of those zones it comes into, and it gives us a bearish day close at any of those zones, then I'll be looking for opportunities to buy, and that would be a trend joining trade for me, because this is a very bullish market and we do not want to waste any potential to join this trend. It's been bullish for a long time, and this might just be a sign that we need to look for buyers in the market. Now, some people say, oh, it's been bullish for a long time, possibly it's going to turn around very soon. Well, let me show you this. This market has been bullish since 2020. We're in 2024, it's been 4 years. So I think it's just safe to expect that the way it has been going is the way it will continue moving, right? Except there's anything significant happens. So that's why even in the bullish, even if you're joining the bullish trend, you also have to be cautious, but you should have bigger expectations for trend joining trades. That's very important to take note of. I drop a lot of gems even while I make analysis right here, and I think that should really help you in your trading. So let's move to the next pair, the Gbpjpy pair. Now for Gbpjpy, it's also been bullish. The JPY pair has just been dropping, has been really weak. So it appears as though every pair with the JPY has been quite bullish. So what should we expect for the JPY pair? If we see, for the bearish scenario, if we see price come into the zone, that's the 192.666 zone, and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then this should be a trend joining trade for us. We should look for a buy and possibly look out for opportunities to stay in the trade for longer than usual. But what if we don't see that? Now, even the next resistance in the market is not so obvious on the daily or weekly. We have to go to the monthly to point that out. So now, don't forget that the execution time frame is still the daily, but we have to zoom out to make this clear. Now, if we get price to come into if we don't see price drop that low, but we see price push higher into the 2.04806 zone, and it gives us a bearish day close below that zone. If price gives us a bearish day close below that zone, then I'll look for opportunities to sell. Very small sell, because this is a very bullish market, maybe a 1-to-1, maybe even less. So that is what I'll be looking out for the Gbpjpy currency pair. And that's it for the Eurjpy, Gbpchf, Cadjpy, and Gbpjpy currency analysis for the week. Now let's get back to the Mike Earn Premium Forex Signal Service. $200 monthly, very available to you, and it's going to take your trading to the highest level possible. You should not play with this. This would really help you, and I'll be waiting for you. My DM is open. Copy my Telegram contact, paste it in your browser, and chat me up, and let's talk about how you can be part of what we do. This would really help your trading. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and bye for now. Yes, let me quickly mention that if you would like to see what this premium Forex signal service has produced over time, you can go to a video. There's a video on this channel that is a review of 1 month of the signal service, and see for yourself how highly profitable the system that we use in trading is, you would really love it. So you can check that out. It's on this YouTube channel. You can check that out. And thanks for watching. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video.